check. Levels. Music. There we go. Shake. What in the heck were we doing? I don't remember. Hope everybody's doing okay. Check return success. Good. That's the bool I like to see. Were we just vibing? I mean, in La-Mulana, we were... I tried to... My internet's been a little weird or something. And I opened up the VOD and checked it out. And all I remember is that we killed Wheelbarrow Lady and got like power or something. It's not a weapon, though. But I forget if we actually used it for anything. Let's take a look. See if I can jog my memory. Yeah. Maybe that's really the problem. So I play this at the end of the day where I've used up all my brain juice. And so I'm just sort of meandering around, falling sleepy, forgetting everything. And then we need to relearn it all next time. Last time we took care of big challenges, right? I think that's what we did. And then bumbled around for a bit. We might have tried going through hell a little bit, plotting a route a little bit, and realizing, no, the Gale Fibula, although affixed to a breast, being affixed to a breast does not a lunar breastplate make. So that does not count. So we'll have to seek some more for that. Time. That's what it is. You got to go to the time drinking fountain and fill up your time water bottle. At RPG Limit Break. Hey, Jeffy. That's cool. Oh my God, tornado alert, egrets. Well, I'm glad you're okay. We haven't actually gotten started. I am delayed also. Why is this controller not connecting? Everything's falling apart, folks. Blue tube. Xbox controller. If you don't connect, you get forgotten. You ever do that with technology? You think to yourself, if you don't work, I'm going to delete you. I'm going to reboot you. That'll learn you. I feel like that's maybe a problem with me. Add device. It's a Bluetooth device. It's an Xbox controller. You're very wet. Oh no. Well, get a towel. Curl up. Get yourself a cup of hot cocoa. I don't know. Something cool and refreshing maybe. It's getting kind of hot here. Okay. I think we're good now. Play. There we go. Nope. No, it's not working. Joy 2 key not fired up. I usually check all this stuff beforehand, but I was in a rush. There we go. Good stuff. Eris is being chilly. Curl up with some chili. Yum yum. Okay. That's what I like to hear. Whatever we were doing last time. Oh yeah, we've got a cup now too. Where in the heck did we get the cup? I guess I should look at the map. See if there's anything written down. You know what I could do? I wonder. Open. What if I open a map from a little while ago? I wonder if that's a neat idea. Do like the difference thing. Let's go and get the May 12th map, maybe. Let's open that up. Copy merged. You can do it in Photoshop. We'll paste this at the top and then put it in difference mode. If you could see all the stuff that we added, which frankly is not much. Okay, so here. Okay, so we got the power band from Belial. Is that right? That's who this is. We did some check markery. Ah, okay, yes. Big challenges is what gave us the vessel. And also, right, this whole business, right? Emmett and Costello here, trying to weigh my body against a feather. Hey, Bomi, thank you. Yeah, refresh my memory here a little bit. Yeah, Room of Judgment. We gotta figure out how to get a child's heart, right? Is that what we were after? I was speculating. I don't think that is actually the case. That's a rumor in my head. My own private rumor is that you have to get a child's heart, which, like, if that's the case, that's kind of fucked up, right? Like, not just for video games, but like for the lore of who Lumiza is, being like, I'm not innocent, let me get a child's heart. Okay. All right. So where do we go, though? That's the question. We could just hit up those locations. Yeah, I think Lumiza knows how to party, right? That's established. That's canon. I think we already got this, right? Oh, this is... Yes. We know all about this. Giltorio. Okay, bye. How's everybody doing? How was your weekend? Did you get up to anything fun? I went on a road trip. I went up to the valley, which is a place about an hour away by car, and just had a nice time. It was beautiful and sunshiny. Zelput, tell me what to do. Yeah, I know about this. All game apps are where game apps are worshipped. I can see it now. Yeah, you know that I'm at my wit's end, Woolishin. How are we doing on sub-weapons? Where's the inventory button? There it is. Yeah, we could get some spears at some point. That's not a bad idea. I think we started a list of where to get stuff. Now, if you were a spear, where would you be on sale? Okay, we got plenty of places to buy shuriken. We don't need to take that down, I don't think. Hey, Ellie. How's it going? Just scanning, looking for shops. Rolling shuriken, Anufin, upper right. We have that one. We have no new mantras, so there's no point in going to see Alvis. We got our first Earth Spear. Oh, we can buy them here. This was not marked as a shop. Beep, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Kind of annoying to get to, slightly. Anybody else selling stuff? Ah, flares. Well, let's just go up there. Let's get this ball rolling. We can say hi to Malbrook en route. See if she has anything fun to say. Hey, Malbrook. Yeah, they're weird. We know. Tell me about it. You know what? I'd take getting squimped. You know, if it meant progress. Curry stank. It's up there. Oh, this just goes up to a Newfound. Okay. What? This place is really going down the tubes, huh? Okay. Will do for now. And what else are we low on? That was really the outlier, having 0 of those. All right. We haven't been over here in a long time. Earth altar. Normally the altars are where we get like the seals, right? But I think it's referring to the earth spears that we get over here. Okay. I really just kind of want to rewind and figure out what it was that we were doing most recently. Because I think if we just go into the room of judgment, we're not going to get anything but squished. But maybe it's time to review some notes. We'll see. I might proactively request a small nudge get queued up. Less a hint as to what to do next, but more like, what was it you were doing that would be worthwhile pursuing some more? Hey, Narcotis. It's going okay. I feel like everything fell out of my brain over the past few days, and so I vaguely recall what it was that we were up to and what the loose threads are, but I think we might be going through the notes a little bit in a bit. We'll see, Lily, but I think it's something along the lines of, hello, by the way. What was I doing again? You know, because I feel like we've got a few items that we haven't really understood the use of. Like, I'm pretty sure the chalice is important later, but the power thing, what is it called? Yeah, I guess I don't have a good answer for you, Lily, as to what sort of nudge I'm looking for, but just the sort of thing that I'm like, oh, right. At least I know where to look now. An accessory containing the power of the thunder. Oh, right. I got it. Yeah, Mjolnir. And that, annoyingly, I feel like that's like a would be nice. I don't think this is critically required for anything, at least so far. But we've got a way of targeting with Mjolnir. Pyramid crystal was useful in 2 locations. It's possible that it's useful in a 3rd. But I sort of feel like really what we're after now is figuring out the Room of Judgment. Yeah, getting measured. Let's refresh myself here. Mott's ritual measures the weight of one's heart. Sins must weigh balanced against Mott's feather. The body must be innocent, free of excess. Hearts that do not balance the scales will be devoured by Amit. Okay. I wonder if you can cheat. I wonder if the idea is that, what if I put something on the other set of scales? You know? Like maybe I need to go directly above it and, I don't know, knock something down. It's the Heaven and Earth room. I don't know why they're called the Heaven and Earth room, because there's no theming there that leads me to believe that it's related. I wonder if we shout Heaven and Earth in those rooms, if that does something. An innocent heart, yeah. Yes, there's some delicious squimshing to be had in there. Judgment will be rendered before Mott. To be prepared for judgment is to have a wicked heart. An innocent heart knows no wickedness. An innocent heart can balance the scales. The undead Amit will render the judgment. Okay. So the fact that it says the body must be innocent, free from excess, you can't have a wicked heart, you need to have, in fact, an innocent heart with no wickedness, makes me think that it has something to do with aggression, like you need to get rid of all your weapons or something like that. But we can't do that. We can't unequip our axe. Mott's feather is proof of judgment. It lies beyond the Dark Starler's footprint, where the last step is inverted. I'm pretty sure we did that. A child's heart sleeps in the spiral boat. The spiral depths are nestled within the deeper, darker depths of the heart. The child's heart is the final gate. Yeah, okay, so again, I feel like maybe I started drafting a little thing here. Yeah, so lunar breastplate allows us to do hell. Doing hell maybe lets us get the heart to get weighed by Anubis to get the feather. But in order to do hell, we need... Oh no, we think we get a 4 by doing hell. But that's a circular dependency, cyclical dependency. Yeah, we know we need the 4 in order to get more skulls. Man. There's no place called Death Altar, right? That would be a bit of a giveaway. Pit of the Dead? That's a pit, not an altar, though. Also, it's death, not the dead, I think, is what we're looking for. Down we go. This is the heaven and earth room. Heaven, earth. Nope. Roof Road. I really do wonder if the animation of these X's was always there. I should go back and look at some VODs. Ow. Oh, that's helpful. Who's this? Sekhmet. We've already dealt with Sekhmet. Yep. Hooray! You did get sogged, though. Is that right, Egrets? A warrior created by the La-Mulana chief Ra purely for the purpose of slaughtering the other races. She has guarded the Dark Star Lord's mausoleum since being sealed in Eglana. Her ruthless brutality has been contained, but her prowess in combat remains as potent as ever. Cool. All right. So we can't put a weight on here. It's not that kind of game. We tried unequipping all of our stuff, I think, right? Aside from the feather, thinking that that would make us weigh the same as a feather. And if that's the case, then Lumiza, with all of her stuff unequipped, weighs as much as this box does. I'm kind of hoping we do get to cheat it somehow. Put down a weight. Put down a weight. Here's the thing. It does look like it balances, right? Like, I kind of want to look at it more closely because it seems to, like, the scales balance, right? Like, this bar becomes more or less horizontal. What if we do something really light? Some pepper. Like, that's pretty level, but then you get chomped. No? The weight of a single rolling shuriken? That's right, it's delicious. Oh, okay, so that breaks pots. Good to know. Stink. The giant's flute. That's not relevant. There's no scanning to be done here. No, there is. To be heavy with sin. Okay, so let's try something. If we... I want to know if this changes the results at all. Yeah, this sucks. What if I turn on the thing that lets me throw stuff faster? Is it this one? This one? Doesn't seem to be faster. One of these things lets me throw shit fast. Maybe not. Oh, there we go. Well, they go faster too, huh? I am without sin. Let those in glass houses cast the first shuriken. Ow. Ow. Okay. Yeah. No weapons here. Just throwing them at you. Oh, there is like a slightly slower than fastest I can tap that. Yeah. There's like an ideal cadence, I guess. I have no sub-weapons. Ankh jewels don't count. I have everything unequipped. And a chain whip is the least weapony of all of these, right? I hope pepper doesn't count. Maybe pepper counts. I don't think this is the right solution to use up all your incredibly valuable weapons. But let's see. We've made ourselves as light as possible. Nothing could be lighter. I don't expect this to be the solution, but I want to know if there's any change in how this animates. It goes to about level, and then you get chomped. So it has nothing to do with your inventory then, I don't think. Which is good, because I like having all the things that we have. So my best guess is that you need to drop something on it, right? Or possess something or hold something up, because it doesn't give us an opportunity to hold anything up, I don't think. That's great. Thank you for letting me know, Lily. Anything under here? No. See, the trick is that lightning makes you lighter. Like, you do actually have an opportunity to stand here. And, like, maybe show stuff. But, like, what does Amit want? Amit wants to show that you are innocent. None of these things have anything to do with innocence, really. Yeah. Emmet had anything it needed from the orb, it got. Surely Caltrops is the answer. No. Disappear, would you? Caltrops, please. There we go. No. Time juice does not work on gods. Sorry to say. Okay. That's it, Parse. I gotta go delete all these emails. All these attachments. Yeah, that's right. Time juice, not that useful. So, my rationale here is that the clues that have been made available to us are that we are to weigh ourselves. We've tried adjusting our weight, and it's not done anything. But it also makes mention of having to have an innocent heart, and a child's heart sleeps in the spiral boat. So I think we get this later. I think there's something else afoot here, and we don't need to worry about it. There was one other thing that I was going to try. What was it? Oh, yeah. It makes no sense. But we gotta try. Okay. Okay. So, what do we know about the spiral boat? The ship is known as the spiral boat. Seals protect the spiral of life and the spiral of hell. 2 sigils hidden by falling water. One of them seals the spiral boat. 2 sigils hold... Okay. Okay, so there was one seal here on this side. I don't think there's another seal over here, though. Right? It said 2 seals seal the spiral boat, but I'm trying to... We would have noted a 5 or a 4 if there was a 4 somewhere. It doesn't... I don't think there's a 4 anywhere in a mortal battlefield. But it's possible that maybe the other side of this door has the 4 on it. Seals protect the spiral of life. Okay, and 2. No, 2 is birth. 3 is life. Seals protect the spiral of life, but it's not called the spiral of life. It's called spiral boat, and the walrus in question was of, what did I say, birth, not life. So that doesn't add up. I wonder if this doesn't have any thingy sigils on it. This isn't a boat that's activated by the power of being electrified, is it? I think we should actually go from the other side. There's a version of this game where the moment you enter the water, if you're electrified, everything, including you, dies. Nothing there. Is there anything to this iconography? Like, there's a bunch of... Hush, please. Unfortunately, that's not what I wanted. that's definitely landing a hit up top. It's not doing anything. Plus, it doesn't really have the same iconography at all, so I don't think that's the case. And there's nothing going on here. This would be a good place to hide something that would reveal a seal or a walrus. What about the other side? Nope. What's that down there? Is that some unusual looking geometry down here? Nothing there. Which got for me, hero? Well, I've used up a bunch of resources, so I'm probably just gonna quit out at this point. Yeah, La-Mulana 1. Yeah, I've seen Mikon play it a bunch, and it seems like well, maybe it's because I'm watching an expert play it, but it seems like it sort of demands a certain amount of familiarity with the mechanics and organization of the world. But I guess, you know what, if you've got an entrance rando, then all bets are off, really, right? Yeah, we know about this. Oh, nice. Okay. So that like shows you sort of which items you've got, sort of thing. So it sort of seems like it's trying to get us to go to hell, right? It's saying there was something about the spiral boat, the spiral of hell. We could try going to these areas and figuring out where exactly these rooms are relative to one another, perhaps. Seeing if there's bonus rooms somewhere. Right, yeah, you're not expected to be getting like keys, which are the clues to the puzzles. That's not part of the logic. So, is there anything on this map that we don't know about? We know that there's a NPC here, Arishkagal, whom maybe we haven't spoken to in a while. There's the entrance to another area. There is apparently there's there's a ferry here and a doorway with Hades. There's an NPC here and a merchant here, the Fairy Guild Corporal, and two unknown rooms over here. And here... Whoa, are we in Sakit's room? This is Doppelganger's room, but this is the spot that I thought was directly beneath this room. That's interesting. So are you Sakit somehow? Right? Do you want to hear about... Do you want my giant's flute? No? You don't have one. You don't have one. Do you have skulls? You don't got shit. You don't even have an orb. You got a sword, though. That's cool. How's your heart? Full of sin? The eyes are definitely pulsing like out of sync down there in a way that is strange and upsetting. Do you have this? You do. Okay. So if the map is truly to be believed, I guess we could blow away our combustible gas, but that might have only worked in that one room. Yeah, I like by all accounts that's this room. All right, weird. I'm sorry. I thought you were going to be Sakit. Is that real? Okay, so that lines up with this line. And we had some to-do elements that should probably move as well. But honestly, this whole room can just be marked as a to-do item. Yeah, let's find out. Probably. Oh no, she just disappears. You want a hug? Hug. Okay. So, if that's the case, then we can sort of adjust the position of these rooms just a little to make a little room for one another. So Hell Connections is going to be a bit of a drag. So maybe we hold off doing the big rearrange because we're going to ditch these connection lines at some point. Okay, but what we can do is we can show that we know what the boundaries of these areas are. This goes like that. This goes like that. Don't really know how these two things are connected. There we go. Okay, so I wonder, can we do anything in this room? Can we egg? Because before that would, that's what we did to blow away. Oops, to blow away all the gas. Right, that's what we did in Takamagahara. Yeah, use egg. Was not expecting that to work. I'm flabbergasted. Okay, so the crooked dagger is actually necessary because maybe you just won't ever hit it. Yeah, that was incredibly lucky that we were messing around with our new toy and then came here. What are the odds that this is a 4? If this is a 4, then the world's our oyster. That was a 3 down there, right? I think that was a 3. Just near the middle of the room. Okay. So I could have done this ages ago then. Just guarantees it. No. Unluck. Yeah, okay. That's a good point. Doesn't really read as luscious hair. Listen, we can't all be artists. And that was a 3, right? It was indeed a 3. Nice, Bummy. Doppelganger. All right. What do we think? Do we think it's a 4? Do we think it's Rolling Shuriken 2? That's a 4. I'm so excited right now. 4 is very square. Who was it that said, I'm seeing double? 4 Lumizas. Ooh, and it glows blue. I don't think I've ever been so excited to get something as sinister sounding as Death Sigil. Four. All right. Okay. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna guess that this goes all the way to the top. And I wonder what, like, is this just an escape or is there more to it than that? Because it could be that this is a piece of the traversal puzzle. Getting out of hell. Or traversing hell correctly. Like, oh, you need to actually get out through this door at the bottom. And you can't do that until this ladder shows up. Let's just do it like that. All right, so before we go up, can we actually use this door anymore? I kind of don't want to check. But I do want to scan it. No, it is not scannable. Yeah, okay. Heck, where to? Because did we lose our grail by going through the door there? We didn't. So we could just bail. We could grail bail and save, because I don't think there's any advantage here. I don't think there's anything that we need to do. There's no fours like nearby, is there? No. No fours in hell. No 4 walruses, at least. Okay, great. Zelpud, guess what? I learned to count to 4. Nope. You're just talking about the skeeting on the brown wall. Okay, huge. I was not expecting to make progress. Okay. Let's do a big 4 hunt. Whoops. And thankfully, yeah, it's not great. We have some stuff marked down. There is a 4 underneath Valhalla. That is some sort of great secret. Or like treasure of the Aesir or the Vanir. Let's go down there. We'll go to Valhalla with the intention of doing something in Valhalla for the first time in a long time. You going the right way? There might have been a faster way. Ah, one of the skulls. We knew about this, actually. I had forgotten that their great secret was one of the skulls. Now, what sort of vibe does this skull have? Is it an angry skull? A winking kitty skull? Oh, you know what? We should actually move this over here. Because we need to draw the line to get to it. It's an underwater skull. Yeah. Sometimes my skull is underwater. I like it squiggly. Crystal skull acquired. Words of Marduk. Winged, puny dumbasses, shameless imitations of the mother. Our land is dead. Our body decays. Your pathetic copy of the mother, we're slicing that in two. Fulfill our will. For real, you guys, fulfill our will. That land is ours. Marduk. Now, I suspect as we are getting these in order, the order that you get these skulls is just sort of the next skull is in the next box sort of thing. I don't think this is always the Marduk skull, but I could be wrong about that. Maybe they're listed in the order that we've collected them, and that's encoded in the save file somehow. Yeah, just restart the run. We'll figure it out. Hey Wes, how's it going? It was slow, but we sort of out of the blue made some progress by discharging my hammer next to my mirror self. Yeah, strong agree, Ellie. All right, so we are down 2 skulls now. No, 1 skull. Wait, what? That's the journal page. Dodecalope. Wow, you're smart. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, whatever. No, we've also got it right here. There, 10. Good. Doi. Hall of Malice. Need a 4. We know exactly where that one is. Sometimes revelation comes in the form of intricate puzzles spread out across different parts of the world, coming together in a miraculous moment of discovery. And sometimes it's, oh right, I'm a dumbass. I think we know actually what it is if we checked our map of Nibiru. I guess, well, we know one of the 2 that it might be. Yeah, it's just the yeah, it's that would be a good thing to mention now that we haven't done it in a little while. So the way that I do this is that most of the map is on 1 layer, right? If I turn off the layer that is map, you get this, and all these little notes right, that are floating around here are things that I decided to put on a second layer. They're all on the same layer, but it just means that if we, for instance, need to ever move around one of these boxes because something behind it is important, it's on a separate layer, and so it's easy. And so most of the game is on 2 layers, and that's fine. There's a separate layer for the room names. There's a separate layer for Gate of the Dead, just because it needs to be independently domu'd every now and again. And then there's like a to-do layer and a scratch layer, but it's mostly on 1 or 2 layers. And the reason that it's got a little glow around it is that I want to be sure that I'm on the right layer. So inevitably, you'll sometimes see I'm like, okay, let's draw the next room, and I do this, and it's got a glow on it. I'm like, oh, right, it's because I'm on the not map layer. I'm on the floating things layer. But in the final version, all of those will be turned off, and it will just look sort of homogeneous and nice. These won't be highlighted in that way. All right. What's this one got to say for us? Enlil. Puny little dumbasses with your stupid wisdom, ye jerk-offs playing with clay dolls, fulfill our will. Our body has decayed. We shall leave only our noble will. What hath become of the 6-sided seal? Seal it. Seal it with the 6-sided seal. Then the original child's body and the mother's mind should disappear. Fulfill our will. Fulfill our damn will. Ye jerk-offs. What? Who localized this? Because they had a grand old time. I'm starting to think that we're not supposed to like the Anunnaki. You don't have anything new for us, do you? No. Okay. Let's drop a save. Why not? And see what's next. Somewhere in hell, under hell herself. And there's probably some other 4s somewhere around here, right? Let's see. No 4s here. No 4s in hell, I don't think. Ah, there was a 4 in Nibiru. Okay, I'll have to go up there. Maybe that's it. Yeah, okay. Do we have... Will this do what we want? I don't think so. Unless... Did defeating Sekhmet let us actually leave the room? Hey! Who's reaching out to us? Samarantha. Construction of the road to the springless sky in the La-Mulana ruins is complete. That said, the level of destruction in the springless sky is worse than previously believed. So far, only an entrance has been secured. Phobos replies, but was there even anything of import or value there? They weren't especially important ruins, were they? I don't think there is anything special there, but, well, have a look if you're interested. Yeah, if you like fish. Phobos getting sassy. Yeah, surprise fish is there. Yeah, we can just climb out of this. In retrospect, I think it's actually faster. Yeah, it would have been. Yeah, let's just do this. I think we just walk straight across and we get to the tower, the pyramid. Yep, back. I know everybody's sleeping now. There's no threat of electrocution anymore. Did a shortcut open that makes it easier to get in here? Well, we're here now. It's fine. Up we go. Whip, whip. What? No! Up as in go up, not up as in go down. A mantra. The Titans spoke of an unavoidable battle. The Alfir spoke of a joyous sleep. Of what is known as night, those who seek must speak the name of naught. Cool. Not much. What's up with you? Yeah, this one's good. Okay. Oops. Just, we gotta pick a background color for this. I think like a dark, spacey blue is what we're looking for. Hey, Eric here. How was your nap? Enough to get through. That's good. Yeah, they're just having a great time. Now, can we can't warp. We gotta come down here manually, huh? Yep, and there's nothing, can't actually just scan this, right? No, gotta use specialized software. Oh, thank you. Oops. Is that better? Ketsuzoku? Ketsuzoku? Hello. Let's go back down. As much as I'm disappointed that we won't get to hear that music. All right, so Alvis, right? We want to just go right to Alvis and have our fortune read. You're done here, right? You're too short to get zapped. Not too short to get punched. Who plays video games on their tablet while exploring? But real talk, cool stuff can happen if you load it together with a game app. Load it up together with a game app. Your dad told me about it a long time ago. Things are only going to get tougher from here on out, so you'd better learn all the tricks you can. That's not really a trick, though. Like, you haven't told me any of the combos. What is the it in this sentence? I guess the tablet? Load it up together with a game app? Ah, okay. Miracle Witch is the ticket. I don't think, do we have a fairies list? We have a this list, right? So we'll try and do some experimentation at some point to see if we can figure out what the summoning ones are. Although we haven't really had a hard time picking out the exact one that we want. Good night, Guy. So do you have a better translation, worse? We've done that. rooting combinations of game apps can do nice things. Yeah, that makes sense. I think we do have... La-Mulana and La-Mulana 2. But they're not both on right now. We need Mireille, or whatever it's called. Don't need Skull right now. I thought La-Mulana plus La-Mulana 2 is what gave us the advanced map. Do we go all the way to the bottom? I think we go all the way to the bottom. Do we? Maybe we don't. Wait, no. We go down this way. Right. Yes. I am the video game player. Rememberer of things. Hep. Now, I wonder if we need to use time juice again, or if I can just go in and say hello. We might need to use time juice again. No, gotta use time juice. Yep. I did. Ah, got more than one equipped. Stupid. Stupid boy. What? I think we don't need to take this down because it's just recorded for us. Cool. Neat. It's got like cool wings poking up. All right. What's next? Oh yeah, look at that. They're little pointy little guys. Boip. Okay. So we got another mantra. So I had it in my head that we needed to shout like all the mantras in front of Echidna in order to unveil the business in Echidna's room in La-Mulana. Because I think there's a mantra there. I think the like map tells us as much. But if there's a mantra there, then we can't shout all the mantras. That's simply not allowed. So I wonder if there's like a subset, like all the ones that we have now, perhaps. And I don't remember exactly why. Yeah. Scream into the room where Echidna is worshipped, making my wishes heard. And this was about Echidna the boss. Hey, Chloe. It really just says, scream into the room where Echidna is worshipped, make my wishes heard. And there's no... wish. No, I'm sure we tried that. But again, stranger things have happened. It's getting real sunshiny out here. All right, Sam. Okay, what do you want? You opened it up. Can we go down there now? Yeah, no, not up this way. I don't think we'll ever get to go up there. No, I think we will be able to go up there. But what? Am I supposed to be able to be here? Welcome to jail. Off we go. Mother. It's wish. We can try giving you all the juice, but I don't think you're gonna like it. Nope. I mean, that makes sense, right? Make my wishes heard. We've got a mantra that is wish. That literally the word wish is being heard. This is definitely the room where Echidna is worshipped. It's called Echidna's room, right? Echidna's chamber. In fact, this is literally exactly that room. Yep. And it's even got a little picture of something that looks like the mother. You know, like that's the mother mantra. Is there like a particular spot you need me to do it? Maybe it's on the ground? No? Can I jump on your back? No? Listen, I don't know. There were no reliefs containing ancient characters. Thank you. It also looks like there's a 3 somewhere, right? Like this here looks like a, wait, can you not see my cursor? There it is. This looks like a 3, right? Maybe you got to do it 3 times. Maybe saying it once is only saying it. The way you shout is you say it 3 times. One, 2, 3. Nope. I mean, it also could be something else, because if we turn on all our mantras, it gets real chaotic, right? But there's definitely something missing on the other side, right? There's another mantra, maybe the one that we're missing. Well, presumably the one that we're missing, that is something that is like the mother, but on the right-hand side, but like we're only down 1 mantra, and if this is a place, according to the map, where we get a mantra, then what's the deal, right? There's no such thing as 11th mantra, or whatever it is. Is that? Yeah, we're coming up on 10. Is it one of those things where you got to attack it? That's what we had to do last time, is you had to attack it. Worship this. No. This isn't Mimir's Well, which would require Mother's Wish and a Howl for that, which is missing. The prophecy, I don't think is it would lean into something specifically mentioning the prophecy. It had something to do with the prophecy. The brainwaves. I know I'm on maximum reception mode, but it's not working. I'm sorry. Is this Big Cuppy? Yeah. Big Sippy. So we've got night now, so we could do this. Whatever that gives us. Because we've got end. Yeah, I think end was the other one that we're missing. End. Wind. wish, eternity, night we've already done, eternity we've already done, road, and mother we've already done. So this combination, we're just trying it out here for funsies, but I think we are going to take this to Big Sippy. Let's see what's up with that. That's in Divine Fortress, right? This place is getting crowded. Hey, we found it. We found it, buddy. Do you have anything new to say? No. Oh, no. Right. I forgot that you were in Elvis mode. No? Okay, I'm gonna read this again to see if there's okay. End, wind, wish, eternity, night, eternity, road, left by the mother. Now, it's possible that we need to do them in order, but we have. Just double checking here. End, wind, wish. Those are the three ones at the bottom. And then night we already have. Eternity, which is sun. And child's road. Yeah, okay. So yeah, that's all of them. Ah! We're asking for trouble here. Okay, we just wanted to clear things out so we could maybe do this in order. End. Wind. Wish. Oh, did I not turn it on? No, I did. Wish. Eternity. Just a little cooldown, that's all. Night. Eternity again. Road. It's possible that child is the mantra that we're missing, and it's actually child and then road, or child and road. Left by the mother. Nope. Well, we'll come back to Big Sippy later. Whee! Gaussian, that makes sense. So he's always talking up Elvis. Okay. So I think those were all the fours. We're looking for something in hell. But in order to get deeper into hell, we need a lunar breastplate. I have really no idea where to find a lunar breastplate. I don't think are there any chests that are as of yet unopened? I know that there's the... Oh, wait, no. I know the 4 we're missing. Yes. Good. Yes. Where is it? It's a Newfin, right? No, it's Valhalla. Right. Woe is me. I've used up all of my 4s. There's no more 4s anywhere. Wait, this is wrong, right? Yeah, we go down this way. Who goes up this ladder? Nobody. Is there an easier way to get there? Maybe. Let's grab this. Just on the off chance something bad happens. Do we go this way? No, we go up. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Back! Well, I'm glad that we grabbed this then. Okay, I wanted to like just trigger it a little bit. Can't I feel like I've done that before. Yeah. Ooh, would you look at that? Flail whip. There we go. Beautiful tree. Okay. Did they use a different translation somewhere? Steel ball whip. Yeah. I think that's... Is that a tablet? Oh, that's Phobos that calls it that. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. So, now I want to know if there are places that we can whip that were insufficient. Any other whip will not do. Talpud, guess what I have? Yeah, we know. In fact, maybe that's where we'll go. Because I think it's right here. Yeah. So I wonder how much more powerful this is. Is it just a qualitative increase where we can smash certain things? Is it this way? Or if it comes with a damage boost, I wonder. Oops. Into the spikes. I feel like killing these guys with one hit is probably a significant increase. Are you kidding me? I didn't like turn off all my power items, did I? All right, well, we have the most powerful weapon in the game, maybe. So we're just gonna spend some time smashing this rock for a little bit. I'm starting to think this is not what we're supposed to be doing. Disappointing. Well, okay, is there just like a weapon we haven't used on this? No. Oh, excuse me. Did we get the Nintendo tape here? Yes. Thank you. Well, you're all back now, huh? Is there anything holy that I can mess with? No, there's only red eyes. And I feel like we tried using Mjolnir to no effect. Yeah, that's pretty effective. Jump down. Yeah. This way. Step. Like, that seems like it should be the solution. Come this way. Come and get me. Nope. I'm just messing around now. Ow. I died from enemy fire for the first time in a long time. The lightning eye did most of the work. I kind of want to try that again, though. It's like kiting the little jumpy guys over. Oops. Come this way. You can come this way too. I believe in you. No, come back. No enemy has ever triggered a pressure plate before in this game. But you know what? You gotta believe. The thing is, like, what makes them jump up? It's me being above them, but how do you get them up past this? We did it before. Maybe, you know what? I think I know. I think the pot needs to be there. I think you need to not smash the pot. Yeah, you were on it. You stood on it. Wait, no. We're in Ancient Chaos. Nothing about them being especially interested in pressing buttons. That's very good, Mizrahi. They're just funny little guys. Yeah, the funniest to do it. Yeah. Okay, so if you just stay a little bit ahead of them, they'll happily bounce along. But then they give up. Okay. Okay, that was one definitely standing right on top of it. What if it needs to be more than one? Nope, now there's two in there. Clearly, 3 is the magic number. One of them just straight up disappeared. You know what? Just kill me. Just kill me. Let me fall to my death. Good. That's what I wanted. Okay. Let's take a little break, and we'll figure out what we can do next. We got a new mantra. That's probably going to be useful somewhere. We'll search for its word and counter word. Its domu meaning, and we'll see if we can make some progress. So I'm going to stretch my legs. Catch you in a sec. Okie dokie. What's next, do you suppose? What's next for you and me in the wild world of La-Mulana? Should really check our notes here, because we've got night and end now. So is there anything that uses the word night? Who watches over the night? Yeah, Cookie Mom. It's Cartography Central here. Part 2, Immortal Battlefield Night. That's the special word there. That was, I imagined, who is it, Freya, just going with like a crayon and filling in the bits that's been engraved out of the tablets, you know what I mean? Like finding the word night and like filling it with hot pink. Metacity of Eternal Life. Yeah, I think maybe we need the word child, like mother and child would be the left and right, like maybe that's the thing. And maybe like the mother's wish is to have a child, and so that's what we need to yell at a kid now. But again, where do you get that mantra if not there, right? So maybe we'll have to check out the map again. Very slowly, Eris. Very slowly. Room of the Dark Knight. Room of Dark Knight. Yeah, we've done that one. It's all about night. But like end. Everybody's talking about the end here. That is not a useful string to search for. Power is sealed within Yggdrasil by mantras. Yggdrasil leads. They who can harness the 10 mantras leads the holder to the Jed to the end. Okay, well, I wonder if that's talking about the end that we have here now. Chasing that dragon with a jaw around its neck. That was a good one. That was a high. I'll ride that for the rest of my life. I think maybe we need to get some more dissonance, but like it seems few and far between. Invite the end in the corridor of blood. This body will not last till the end. I wonder if that's like, will not last until tonight, because they mean the same thing. I wonder if Heimdall would like the word end. Only when the end begins. Okay. Do you have anything to say? This seems new. This seems new. I guess, yeah, I also need to make sure I don't forget that we can go to Spring in the Sky now. Let's see. The Beharit you have. I had entrusted it to Alcedena to hold onto it till the time came. It was originally a tool used to activate the Corridor of Blood. In order to seal off Eglana, murderous intent directed at the Mother is an absolute requirement. For those of us under the Mother's influence, harboring this ill intent is impossible. We're just so fucking chill. We cannot contain murderous intent. Now the soul of the trickster of Yggdrasil is contained inside the Beharit. It is fused with the Ankh and combined with the dissonance released by the guardian souls. Collect the dissonance of the 5 races and the underworld, and the Beharit will manifest murderous intent, making it the key to sealing Eglana. Okay. Maybe when the time comes. Is this new? I think this is new. As with the 7th children, our race is also unable to defy the Mother. However, since we 6th children were not born from her directly, her bonds are somewhat weak. Is this new? This is new. We were thus able to at least advance our research in the sealing of Eglana, La-Mulana and Eglana in secret. But to actually bring these plans to fruition, as Alcedena intended, we had no choice but to rely on your people, the 8th children. Okay. This is kind of Mimir's Well adjacent, isn't it? Sort of the closest looking thing. These are definitely stepped. This is not stepped, but it does have 2 pillars, and there are 2 people, Freya and Frey. But there's no pool or anything like that. I guess there's one in the background, but Mother's Wish. No, okay. There's no second half to this pyramid, right? There's no like secret room or anything. No. Alas. Hey, buddy. Could I interest you in the end? No? Not even a little bit? I know you love the end. Nothing. Maybe you didn't hear me. Nope. Nothing. All right, here we go. What's spring in the sky going to look like in this day and age? I don't suppose we'd be so lucky as to have a map for here, do we? We do! Now, I wonder if this is just DLC related. So we don't have any to-do items up on the surface aside from the doorway to the beginning, or at the beginning. So we could... Oh, it's got some room names, though. Well, it might not be a problem we need to deal with just yet, because it could be that we can't get that far. But let's start mapping and see what happens. And as before, we will open... Do I have the La-Mulana 1 map handy? Not really. Well, it's not in my recents. But I can open this just to grab the colors. Did I not grab them? Ah, yes. It was the perennial Photoshop behavior of, you said copy merged, and there was only one layer, so I didn't copy anything. Okay. So what do we got? Something like that. Oops. Don't go shouting. Especially because all these new ones sound scary. Aw. I miss surprise fish. Okay, I think we're going to have to move some stuff around. Good work, Integral. Some of these areas are probably just inaccessible, but we'll see. Oops. Like down here, for instance. Oh, that's... yeah, that's weird. It stops me from moving as if it were a ladder, but you can't actually go down it like a ladder. Or now I can? Weird. Strange. Okay. That's solid. That's solid. Now, is this a situation where, oh no, okay, is that an elevator, I wonder? No. Yeah, that was one of the hatches we had to bust. Anything up here? No? Okay. Dad really did a number on the place, huh? kind of seems like there's a gap over here. But I'm not convinced. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm pretty convinced that there's like a path along here. Especially because this upper section looks like maybe it's a dead end. How do we do stairs? Do we, whoops. Where do we put the, oh, they're pointing out in the direction of the stepping. Okay. Oh, it's scrolling. Okay, fine. Well, let's see if this is a path. Whoop. That's a wall. Now I wonder if I do like a little tactical hip. No, that's straight up just a wall. It's disappointing. It kind of looks like there would be a cool little adventure to be had over there to the right. It's getting kind of wild. There's no solid indication of how the rooms would connect. Or how they would... Am I supposed to be in here? Yeah. What the framing is. Yeah, this seems super dangerous. Okay, so when we're down here, when I was drawing down here, when you're as low down as you can go, the top of this platform, we'll say, is there. So I'll just advance until that's at the bottom. No, without surprise fish, it's just a soggy column. So this is a little bit higher, I think. But not by much. All right, thanks for hanging out. Take care. We'll see you next time. All right. That's not a chain that we can... Do we need to do like this? Ooh, yeah, look at that. We're just going to have to sort of guess at how this goes, because honestly, I really don't know. I mean, it's very cool, but for the purposes of mapping. Anything here? Yeah, some sort of metric measure. Break off and fall? No. All bets are off here, I think. We're just gonna hope for the best. So that's reaching the top, huh? Nothing to scan there. Now, I know someone said that this was something to do with DLC. So I wonder if like something shows up when you have that installed, perhaps. Yeah, I keep meaning to get it. I mean, I could do it right now, I guess. Yeah, we should definitely include it. But maybe we can't do anything right now. Stinky. No. We could try destroying the ruins just a little bit more. Well, there was something that we could stand on. Just can't actually get in there. Weird. Okay, fine. Ah! Just trying to see if there's any scannable secrets in the background here. there's sort of a little tube in the back. Ah! Ow. No. Seems like you got to do that sort of like weird little trick jump to get up there, huh? Nope. I had such a good time going up the first time. Yeah, exactly. It's really giving the authentic experience, isn't it? There we go. There's nothing here. Bahamut, where are you? Oh, nice, Lily. Brilliant. Nothing there. What did they do, Lily? I don't know if I've seen that. Do you just not need to go through all the fire? I know sometimes it's Mr. Mayor that shows up there. So, I mean, this says it's the top and there's no more. Ah, okay. That's beautiful. Yeah, they've done some incredible work. Nothing in here. The thing is, I remember in La-Mulana 1, we go all the way up here. There is like a broken ladder that would take you to the top or take you somewhere, but it was never actually accessible. And like maybe that's what this is, right? Like I don't see what the seal would be. Can't put down a plinth or climb up or anything like that. Can't attack the ceiling. It does kind of look like there's a little lip up there. Yeah, waterfall approach. That's what this is called. Now there was a platform. This platform theoretically had a weight plinth on it. Or maybe it's over this one over here. No? Obviously none of that mechanism would be functional at this point. The whole thing's been destroyed. What would Dad have done? Dad would have used flares. No such luck. Phobos, what's up? What's going on in here? Well, maybe there's nothing for now. We could try, I mean, a little ways down there was like a passage off to the side, but I feel like we would have noticed that. That's all the Bahamut business. Kind of seems like you could walk in there. Yeah, there's something in there. Now maybe that's just bad geometry. Oops. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not convinced there's anything for us up here. At least not yet, maybe? Like crawling, maybe? Maybe crawl into some little alcoves. Nothing here for me. Whee! Okay, fine. Well, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. There was no mantra yelling that we needed to do in this original area, huh? No? This area had the, what do you call it? The cross, the special La-Mulana cross. Not there anymore. I don't suppose you say anything different now. Not you, Zel, but Sam up here. Nope. What? Am I supposed to be able to get past Sam now? I mean, I'm going to assume that I'm supposed to be able to get past Sam now. Man, we gotta rearrange this whole business, don't we? Maybe I could have gotten past Sam many times. Well, let's just see how significant this area is. So it's just the top of this. And then comes down. We'll map it all properly in a second here. A sacred orb. That's all the sacred orbs. Look at that. Not even an achievement. This is a free-floating sorb. It only took me 53 episodes. Am I trapped here forever? It seems like I'm trapped here forever. I actually don't know. Whatever, we'll just guess. Something like that. Doesn't need to be super accurate. Can we jump over? Not quite. Let's try that again from the top. I don't think there's much more over there than just that. If it was accessible from early on. Yep, cool. Got it. Sorry, was that fun for everyone? Was that a good time? We can pretend I never found it. Wasn't there supposed to be a man over here? Baron's Waterfall. Well, it was fun while it lasted, I'm sure. Okay, well, we still have this new mantra. Getting past Sam was a sorb, yay. Getting the sweepy mouse. Getting into the Spring in the Sky turned out to be a fun platforming challenge, but as of yet, I don't have any clue as to what we're supposed to do there. Let's lock in that sorb. And we got this cool new weapon. It's super great for all of us, but what's it actually used for? It's got plenty of weights. I mean, there were some other walls what would not break when whacked. A lot of them, well, some of them, this one at least, took a bomb. But bomb didn't work in the other spot. There's Big Sippy. We don't have the flame torque, so we can't fight the bosses. Well, maybe just having the special whip lets you kill the bosses now. I mean, like, we can try. What's one of them that doesn't take damage? Lava Chicken and Fenrir. Fenrir is pretty easy to get to, right? Oops. Something tells me a fancy new whip is not going to cut it. Is it this way? Yeah. Yes, I know. That's the other one that maybe we should hit with something new, like our fancy new whip. No. Crush me, please. I am in your mouth. Is this Vor? What if I shout a cool mantra at you first? No. What if I showed you my orb? No. Okay, how do I get to the other side? Do I go down this way, maybe? We tried bombs as well, right? It says we tried bombs. But we'll try bombs again. That says tink. That's less progress. Flares. We've tried all of these things, right? Rolling shuriken to the rescue. I suppose there's a eye over here. No. No such luck. I was sort of hoping that I could bash my head into it, but no. Is this Mimir's well? No. There's no, like, ziggurat business going on here. Okay. Okay. So, Fenrir. Invulnerable. We're still looking for a skull. We got... How many skulls we got now? 11? 11 skulls. And we need 12, right? Yep. 6. 6. That's 12. And nothing that we've found recently, like night, is going to help with the Room of Judgment. Maybe there's still a puzzle to be solved in Dark Star-Lord's Mausoleum, because I don't think we've fought a Guardian there, right? And this seems like, I mean, there's an empty chest, or a chest that has not yet been opened. So maybe we go to Atten's room and find something there, because it seems like you got to fight Atten, and the way you do that would be with an Ankh Jewel, which means there's some other puzzle. We still have an Ankh Jewel as well, so that lends credence to that idea. But where might there be a puzzle to solve in there? I mean, it might be in the room itself, but typically the puzzles that activate an Ankh Jewel or an Ankh are elsewhere. let's look at the map here. Thanks, Ellie. There's some high quality tips. Okay, so we've got a NPC and a memory stone, a merchant, and a stinky face door. We have another NPC, the save point, time juice, a bunch of NPCs, a hidden room, and this one, which has a memory stone, and a gate 2, Gate of the Dead. But nothing going on down at the bottom. Still no one there. I think we need to get more stinky business. I guess those guys can't get killed by mere lightning. Nope. I mean, that would be a good bet. Everybody here in Dark Star-Lord's Mausoleum loves this orb. And eggs. We've shown them eggs before. This is not Mimir's well. It's the wrong. It's sloped. It's not stepped. And also, there's no little face off to the side. Does it want ultimate power? Does it just want me to shout everything? No. Atten. Guards Atten's room. Yep, we know that you guard Atten's room. Colossal weapon Atten. The body represented the sun, and the many arms represented its rays. Those arms created new life using the power of the sun. Okay. Derives its power from the sun. Okay, so Ra is being combined with Aten, right? I kind of want to do like a kind of want to do a like a regex shirt search for Raw, but it's sort of hard because I don't know if this accepts regex. Yeah, Amen Ra. that's different than Aten-Ra. Yeah, it would help, but I don't know if I can here. I don't know if there's options for that in this. Surely there is, but I don't have access to it at the moment. Nothing wrong with regex. I kind of feel like maybe we need to get, well, no, I doubt any of the ROMs are actually like required. It's just annoying that we keep getting pointed in the direction of Miracle Witch and we have an explicit clue as to its location, but it's just not showing up. Nullbrook, help. That's useful information. Thank you. It's not what I need right now, but I'll take it. Prevent your ammo from being consumed. Hey, grabby hands. Treasure Fairy is Space Capstar 2. Is that what that is? You were getting my ears. Okay, so this is not a Miracle Witch one, so we gotta keep that somewhere different. I mean, I don't know if we need to write this one down. We know this. This is not super important, but why not? Now, I think, was this the one that was show mantras and skulls on map? Maybe. Hey, Dork. We're just bumbling. We're talking to Malbrook, see if she's got new stuff for us. Yeah, we haven't found Miracle Witch yet. Okay, I think that's just about all she has to say. Oh no, bounce. So it seems like it's just sort of random. Well, that means that we need to talk to her forever in order to make sure that she doesn't have any new stuff. Okay, I'm convinced that we have no more information to glean here. Okay. Great. Now what? What about Phobos? We haven't talked to Phobos in a little while. Is this the breastplate? The spalder? I mean, spalder... Wait. What am I thinking of? Do spalders go in your breastplate? Do we... Wait, maybe we have the spalder. I don't actually remember. I don't think we have the spalder. But that's huge. Yeah, that's what I thought as well, Maximilian Shade. Like a pauldron sort of thing. But... let's find out. Yeah, no, we don't have it. I remember it from the last game. Okay. Okay. That's a good hint. Thanks, Phobos. Eternal prison, you say? How are we doing on hit points? Fine. Good luck, Ms. Roy. Have fun. So this is Eternal Prison Gloom. That might be different from Eternal Prison. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to do a tour of each one of these areas with a key fairy to see if she is interested in any location in particular. What did Phobos say exactly? It's in the underworld, hidden somewhere in the Eternal Prison. I feel like he might have said gloom if he meant gloom. And also, we brought a key fairy over here, in a bunch of places. I think, in fact, we brought one. Yeah, we brought one in order to do this. So we've brought it through a lot of these areas. So that makes me think that it's actually over on the non-gloom side that we need to check out. So let's do that. Easiest fairy, maybe this one. Glomu. Okay, so we're looking for a key fairy, which I believe is purple, and we don't have the magic thing that prevents us from having to do this. There it is. That sounds like you were pretty accurate, Lily. Now, gloom, it's actually a little bit annoying because we need to drop down. There's no way to get in there faster unless... Oh, interesting. Huh. Well, I like that more than the way it worked before. TBH. I assume the way it worked before was pure random. Boy. Okay, so we need to have her touch as many rooms as possible. So on this first run, let's go deep by going right, up, right, and then taking the doorway. You did come with me, right? Where are you? Did she despawn? Because I fell too far? Yeah. No, I don't think... she definitely spawned. Huh. Maybe... Okay. She... Let's not reload, because it's possible she did something en route down the shaft. Down the blue tube shaft. So... let's see. Well, I can't go back up there. Yeah, okay. What's the easiest way to escape? guess. Ow. And then this... Does this just take us away? Out? Kick us out? Yes. Okay. Valhalla? Oh, God. I was so confused there for a second. Holy shit. I'm like, what? It's a brand new Valhalla? I just went to Secret Memory Valhalla. Yeah. No, nothing there. What about here? Whip, whip. Oh yeah, look at that. Ah. It's not even tinking. Secrets. Underworld Sirdab. Whip, whip. Surprise! Yeah, I was so convinced that we needed to do something in this horrible pit that you fall down. When is society going to make a DVD player that has a logo that bounces around that looks like this guy? This seems bad. Can't really intuit where the walls are. But Rolling Shuriken knows. Perhaps Rolling Shuriken doesn't know. Okay, let's see. So I'm not sure if this is a you require the key fairy or if it's just like a cool secret passage you didn't know about. But let's guess that it's this. And I think this is wrong, just to be clear. But we're going to use it as a starting point to map the room out. Ah, okay. That's cool. So it sort of seems like there is some sort of platform here. What's going on here? Why am I... Here we go. This is something like a platform there, and maybe something here, and maybe something here. Tefla, hello. They've been slow going, but we have in fact made progress. So let's see if we can jump over. Yep, yep. Okay, so it's a horrible maze, and I sort of bumbled my way through it just there. Okay, so there's a wall there, so I might be able to jump up here. No. Okay. So it sort of seems like nope. Am I fucked? Okay. So there's definitely a gap there. And I think there was one there too. I wonder if we can make it out. No, but we've got information about something way over here. Okay. Goes up quite high. Oops. Okay, so that I think is, we might be able to actually save this. Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right. Okay. Where was it? Ah, okay. It was just actually to the right of the line, not to the left of it. Okay, but then there's another drop here that I think lines up with this one probably. Looks like there's a platform over there. The soup. Yes, indeed. The poison lava. actually don't know the extent of that. We might need to bail. Okay. So we got some good information from this run. But we can't, right, because we walked in, we can't actually bail properly. And if we've got our garb on, we don't have access to a double jump. Or wall cling, I guess, right? And there's no such luck with taking it off. No. I think death is really the only option there. We just need to maybe... Well, no, we don't need to bring the ferry, I don't think, because a reasonable guess at this point would be, hey, do we need to take the ferry? What? Oh, because we warped out. Right, of course. Boy. Okay. So, I'm going to, I think... Whoa. Interesting. So there's sort of a clear path here. But it's possible that this... Yeah, that's all open. That's the drop off there. Okay. Don't actually know if that's open either. Okay, so this walks to there safely. And then there's a drop off. Okay, so far that seems pretty accurate. Boop, indeed. Okay. Where do we think we're trying to go is the thing. Okay, so that's a wall. So maybe we need to loop inside that little space there? Well, or just jump through the wall. Cool. All right. What if we brought second key fairy? All right, so that's a door. That's good, because we've been sort of short on doors. I feel like maybe there was a bit where we thought, hey, we're missing a door. but maybe I'm misremembering. This room looks really cool for some reason. I think it's the lighting and the like atmospheric effects. Like it's quite compositionally striking. And I think this is where the walls are. Maybe. Something like that. Underworld Serdab. Don't you dare shoot health drain at me. The way, hey. The way to a child's heart is a mother's heart. When the tightly closed heart opens, light will bathe the mother's heart. Okay, I thought I was barking up the crazy tree when I'm talking about, like, what if we stole a child's heart and we'll use that to trick the gods? But, like, I think that's what it wants us to do. The way into a child's heart is a mother's heart. When the tightly closed heart opens, light will bathe the mother's heart. This all the way to the bottom. Not quite all the way. You're ready to play it all over again, Narcotis, then. You know? Okay, how do we style these doors? Just with a circle above them, right? It's been so long since I've written down a tablet. Barely remember how to do it. Okay. And there wasn't anything weirdly highlighted on this and background stuff. Oh, a mother's heart is highlighted. Okay, this one is blank. Come on. No more secret passages? I don't need to worry about smashing these being bad. Ooh! Money and a chakram. However, how do we get the treasure? Am I stuck here? I might be stuck here. What if I take off my cool shoes? Yeah. Beautiful. Put on my wedding boots again. Combustible gas, you say? What if I egged about it? No. Egg to get rid of combustible gas only works in highly specific scenarios. I mean, this literally said something about mother and child. Mother's heart. Didn't think so. Well, we do need to find out what's going on on the other side of this door, although I sort of suspect that I know what's on the other side of the door. The irregularly pulsating eyes are a little bit worrying. Oh, right. Forgot about the exploding gas. Hey, wait, did it? Is there still exploding gas? Only one way to find out, I guess. Yes. The exploding gas comes back. And back to ice fire, just like we deserved. Okay, well, we've got some stuff to chew on, I guess. And it's suddenly 11 o'clock. Would you look at that? So we'll save all the way back to page 1. Is that right? Yeah, look at that. Time flies. Save that twice. Alt F4. Listen to some Final Fantasy X. That's not one of the ones that gets me deleted from the internet. That's only Kingdom Hearts, right? Well, thanks everybody. So yeah, that felt like sort of a slow slog, but we did make a lot of progress. We got a 4. We got 2 more skulls. And yeah, found some secrets. Found an underworld Serdab and did some mapping. I suspect that we need to do some more mapping over here to really determine. Music's a little hot, maybe. Determine what we actually need to do. You know, like or how to open the chest, which I guess I need to draw there. Chest. Yeah, but hopefully on Thursday we'll have a good idea of what to do. Who are we gonna hop on over to? What's Oth up to? Mad Dog McCree. Oh my god. FMV game? Oh shit. Yeah. That's the good stuff. All right. Let's hop on over. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Well, yeehaw. God, I love a stupid FMV game. Yeah, take care. We'll see you all on Thursday. Peace out.